Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, this is our last day of celebrating life of Joshua, and I am so grateful. Not that it's over, but that I got to spend a whole 31 days, I think 30 because I think I missed a day, with you guys. I love it. I love it. My heart is happy. And so just to recap for the month of October, I had a moment, had one moment, a weekend actually. So on my grief journey, this is what I do. I try to recap and see how things kind of go, right? So you'll know. Well, let me pull up my studio so I can see comments. Wait, that's not it. Where are we at? There we go. There's that. There's that. Oh, I didn't change the latency. Oh, I knew it was something I was supposed to do before I hit live. But I digressed. I was chatting with Barb. But I'll get the comments. They'll come in. But I do like that real time because they were coming in a little faster. They were coming in hot like that. But it's a little warm in here too. You can tell I had that heater on because it got down to 40. Let's see. No, we got down, I think, 39 last night. So I left the, oh no, don't close, don't cut off. I left the heat on in my studio. I said don't cut off. I want you on. Okay. But today I figure is a good day to go and talk about walking into November with a grateful heart. And last night I was kind of up a little bit, just a little bit, because I'm planning November. But my heart was feeling a little good and grateful, and at the same time, guilt crept in. And so I kind of got on a little funky mood, and I knew what it was, so I didn't worry about it. But it's kind of the thing that you want to do when you're going through any kind of grief. You want to take time for yourself. You want to take time to reset, right? And so that usually means that that's what God wants me to walk into for November. And last night, because I was really questioning it, it was one of those things that he kind of showed me through my own, my own self. And so I was like, okay, fine, I get it. I get it. All right, got it. Reset. That's what we're going to talk about for November. Reset and being grateful. Hey, Barb. We got Barb. We got Pam. Hey, Pam. Let's say good morning, Pam. You were up last night. I didn't cut nothing on. I could have stayed because I didn't go to sleep really until about 3:30 maybe. Yeah, about 3:30. Um, and that was where wasn't gonna. I mean, I needed time for Karen. Let's just put it that way. That's what it was. I did go down the rabbit hole of watching a little bit of TV. Then I cut it off because I knew it was just time for Karen to just reset and think about Karen and what does Karen need going into November. What will November look like? Because over here on the ranch, we're furloughed. Does that stop our life? Not like it's stopping some people's lives. So, good morning, Ellen. How are you? Um, Sorry, mailman came. I'm not expecting anything. So that's just how that went. But I was getting ready to get my envelopes together, finish because I finished them up yesterday after I got off of the live, and I kind of finished them up when I was on with when Mariah and them was on yesterday. But I went and put some more. Like I'll probably pull out the ones that really need some more, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to worry about putting maybe some words, some letters, and do something different. So today I it's the 31st day of October, and for whatever reason, my heart is a little sad. And I was talking to one of my other daughters, like, yeah, I got three of them, so I have to be specific. So I was talking to daughter number three, and we're talking about family. And when I talk about family, that makes me miss the family. I can't talk to my oldest daughter, and I can't talk to my oldest son. So it makes me look at all of the things that have happened on even in October. And that's why I said the guilt was trying to creep in, and I had to go back and grab myself by the collar and was like, "Girl, no, we're not going to do that." Oh, this is a pull I saved for this morning. We're going to take this and put this on the envelopes. That was a nice pull. So we got all gel plates are empty and full. I mean, empty and ready to go, and all the things. And hey, Di, how are you? Di, we're doing Sunday, Monday again. I don't know if we ever solidified that. I got some things I need to really go in November. I need to know where I'm going because I'm going to lose an hour. So, I'm going to be up. Well, no, it'll be, yeah, whatever time. We'll do it in the afternoon like we did before. Karen, be proud of yourself. You are doing great. Thank you, Ellen. And that sometimes I have to really do some self-talk because I'm the first one to beat myself up. I don't know if you guys do that, but I will. I don't judge me no more. I used to judge me and be very critical, but I don't do that any. I don't think I do it, but I might do it in a different way now. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. So, but I was talking, and as I was praying this morning, like I said, when I was up. I was on Di and Cheryl last night, but I was eating and I wasn't chatting. And so then I got off and took a shower. And just while I was taking a shower, it's just like the tears were flowing. And it's like, are these tears of sadness? Are these tears of happiness? Like, what are these? What are you crying for? So, and I told y'all I have to ask questions because you don't want to be thinking that these are grief tears, and they're not. They were happy tears. Like, I had to go back and really give myself credit for doing 30 days and now 31 days of live, celebrating the life of Joshua. And not only celebrating his life, but celebrating more my life and everybody else's life that joined me through this journey of 31 days of creating joy. That is what I was shedding tears for. And then along the journey, like I said, Saturday, the email came Saturday. When I went back to my emails, the email came Saturday about, hey, you're there, you're fully set up, this and that for the YouTube. And then I went down the YouTube hole last night. Then I pulled out, let me tell you what I did. I did 250 card pickup last night with my Sarah Ross Clark, because now she has the new ones coming out. So I got those coming in edition 3 and 4. But I just had fun last night by myself at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right? My parents died, and some family does not even call me. So grateful for this group. They knew to call my mother to bake pies. Yeah, people I call them users and losers. And use losers. See, over here we have what I call reciprocity. You know what I mean? Reciprocity. It's not a tit for tat. It's, like Di does craft and chat. Who wants to come and play together? It's nothing like, there's no gatekeepers over here. And even with the big people in the on the YouTube channel, even they throw out videos and stuff that, I mean, they have a business. I mean, we all have our business in our own form. And so, but I don't let it, let me speak for Create Joy Studio. Let me back this puppy up right here. Let me back this train up. As for me and the studio over here, I am not going to stop doing what I do because my husband is furloughed, and I'm not going to change the cadence of what I'm doing because I feel like I want more paint. And because he's furloughed, and yesterday was payday, there was the LES said, which is a check stub for those that don't know what an LES is, said 0. And I could have went down the rabbit hole of all the things, all the, what's them people, senators or whatever, Congress that's home, getting ready for whatever, not working, I could go down there. I could have went down that rabbit hole. But what can I do? So that was when I concentrate. That's when I turn inward and be like, look what you are doing. You're providing a safe space for people to come and reset. That's what we're going to do. So today it's going to be gratitude for Friday. And I had to start with myself. So that's just how it is. But we're monetized over here, so I had to look at it that way. And I look at the little, I'm going to call it a lot that happens over here is priceless. I can never put a price on it, right? Some people, they crave inspiration in different ways. They want to get outside of their own head. And I think because I've opened up the door to create your joy studio in a way of, hey, I'm doing this, and then popping on the live and showing you what I'm doing and then talking. Because that's more me, as I do more talk therapy, and it happens to be more talk therapy for me. And if y'all just happen to get a earful, then great. And that's what brings me joy, and that's what made me happy. And once I got that out and journaled it out, I went right on to sleep. Slept like a baby. Because when healing meets creativity, that's why I try to tell y'all, I'm healing over here every brushstroke at a time, every piece of paper, every ripping of the paper, every coffee conversation, it comes with healing. And you find your joy again. And that's what I want. So happy Friday. No, I had to went all the way around the rabbit hole with that, but I had to set the stage and want to make sure that you guys know. And Team Replay, you're on this list too, because you're here. And as I'm reminded of Psalm 18, Psalm 118. This, what is it? Okay, Psalm 118 is, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And to me, that's not just a Bible verse. That's my mindset. Gratitude is a choice that I get to choose to do now, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in my life, no matter how I feel, no matter how many tears I may shed. Each day is the day that I wake up and the feet hit the floor. This is the day. This is the day. I'm not talking about tomorrow, today, right now. And I'm going to choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, that's right. Di's Friday is finished. So Di, just act like you're with us on Friday. So Saturday. Okay, let's put this for Saturday fun. So Saturday, I don't have to do a live on Saturday because it's November 1st. I mean, who knows? Might pop on. You never know over here. That's why if you're not subscribed to the channel, you need to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all. And if you want to be on the backdrop of when we go live on our Zoom session, hit that join button to become a member so that you can hang out with us live and in person. Well, we're going to be doing the same thing, but going a little deeper with more conversations over here. That's just what we do. All right. It is 3 in the afternoon there. My Friday has finished. I'm into Saturday now. Wait a minute. It's 10 o'clock. It's still not Friday night for you? It's not Friday night? It is 3 in the afternoon or 2:20. I was up until 3 in the morning coloring. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, so you were up with me. Ellen, where are you located? I don't think I remember. All right, so we're going to pull these puppies. It's time. Remember I told y'all the envelopes have been a journey. And the envelopes they got incorporated with the gel printing. So, there's another one I'm not going to worry about because I have enough. That's the one that gets this. It's almost 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, it's definitely Saturday morning. I feel like I need to learn the time. I just know by the time you come on, when I be on at 3 o'clock and you come on and say good morning, I know it's, 6 o'clock then? Okay, Ellen's in New Jersey. I feel like I knew that. Oh Lord, here's the thing. I want this one, but then I want this one. So, oh, had to move and bought the place to be near work 5 years ago last year. Job went out. Uh-huh. Okay, so you moved from New York back to New Jersey, which is what they call it, cross the bridge. My grandma used to live in New York. My uncles lived in New Jersey. The kids lived in New Jersey for a minute with their dad, but I remember New York. That's my first solo flight at 7 years old was to New York. Long time ago, y'all. They don't fly like that no more. At all. At all. As in, my mom could drop me off at the gate, sit there at the gate with me. I mean, you kind of can do that now if you have a minor, but. All right, got my coffee. I left my thing, my warmer. So, so even with Di, you're getting ready to go to bed. And how was your Friday? So I can look at it and say it that way. How was your Friday? Good morning, Bernadette. Are you ready to rumble for that Florida Georgia game? Oh, Lord have mercy. I do not miss that. The place only cast me. God bless me well. Oh, nice. And New Jersey. So when he lived in New Jersey, they lived in Cherry Hill. My daughter, my oldest daughter, as a matter of fact, graduated from high school there. Yep, she graduated from high school, and don't ask me what school, because I don't know. But they lived in Cherry Hill. I could text my daughter and ask her, what school did y'all go to? What school? Elementary school? Because this was when they stayed with their dad. And we tried to co-parent. You are far away from it. You plan not getting in any part of it. My Friday was good, but very stormy. Oh, y'all got bad weather. So is the weather from that mess that was going on? And y'all, please pray for Jamaica. I have a friend that lives over there, and we're just kind of waiting. Are these not cute? They're foamy like. Somebody sent them to me. Okay, so I like this word. Cherry Hill is northern New Jersey. I am central. Okay, okay. And then my grandma moved from. As a matter of fact, my grandma moved from New York during like 9/11. When 9/11 happened, she was at her house. Her and my mom was at her house when 9/11 happened. She was moving when 9/11 happened. Um, and that was a scary day because I couldn't get them on the phone. There's all that stuff. But so I want us to rejoice. I want to pass on hopefully I'm passing on good energy with Psalm 118:24. This is the day. It is. And I want you to really, really hone in on it. Yesterday, was like a hurricane here. Oh, y'all had bad weather. I haven't gotten any bad weather yet. But I want you to hone in on it. I want you to think about where's your mindset now. Like we're talking about storms and everybody that has that right now or without. People don't know if they're family members. There's a lot. So that's right there in a place where we can pause and be like, Lord, bless them. Hope that they're okay. Hope that all families reconnect. And even those that will lose loved ones, give them strength to get up and just walk through it with a better, however, whatever it is, right? So for us, we get to be grateful that we just had rain. We get to get up and, walk outside and it wasn't as bad. So gratitude is a choice. And that is one of the things where I want to really just kind of, as I create with the envelopes today. So today is going to be mixed media day. Y'all never know. Gel plates, I've cleaned up everything around me, but you never know. Gel plates are liable to pop out because they have been introduced into my world by like watercolors. Watercolors I realized that they sit together. So watercolors and the gel plate. The gel plate gives me joy, but watercolors make me really sit and not have control over things, right? Gel plate, I still kind of got a little control over that. And especially now that I'm doing intentional pulls, right? That's what I say. That makes me look at it in the sense, the art of being grateful. You get that play on words? The art of being grateful. You see, Gratitude doesn't wait for everything to be perfect. That's what I had to learn. I had to get over trying to be perfect. I had to get over wanting my YouTube channel to be what everybody else wanted it to be. I had to get over all of that and realize that it was already perfect the day that I showed up and pushed the first live. And I realized the first live actually came in 2019. It came like I really did. I said something. I think my live. I started my YouTube channel before my son died because I was doing of motivational speaking, and so that was my way of starting to kind of get out there. Hey, Jenny Roberts Day, hello. So when you see the chat, that's what it sounds like. Carrying no parts of it. Early lunch with my cousin and then daughter duties with mom. I'll be out. Give mom a big, big hug for me. Wow, Ellen, you are very well taken care of. Yes. Do, 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 do. I got out of the World Trade Center a year before. Would have been on. Oh my God, Ellen. Wow. See, that's one of those things where that is, man, there are people we know, but that's a blessing. I have a cousin that was in Washington. He worked at the Pentagon, so he was off. I think it was off that day or on vacation. So I have a lot of we have a lot of stories. We have families that have to talk for the loss, and we have people that get to talk about I wasn't there, but I would have been. And that right there is again, that's where I'm saying it's being grateful. People look at me. Well, let me say, somebody said that, I think I told y'all that my bishop told me one time that people were jealous of me because of my strength. And I was like, wait, what? Like, who would want to be me? Right? I mean, because to be me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Karen. I'm Karen McCoy. I lost a child in 2007. I lost a granddaughter in 2007. I had to stand by two caskets and dig two, well, I didn't dig the holes, but, watch two caskets go down. Told so much so that I had to be carried away from the cemetery. Then I had to go down that same aisle and get married in the same church. Then 12 years later, I had to stand by another casket in very public. Who wants to be me? And that's where I get angry and get like, wait, who wants to be me? Why would somebody be jealous of me? Are they jealous because I have the energy and strength to get up every day and tell God, thank you, I'm grateful, I'm going to choose to rejoice today? Is that what they're jealous of? Okay, great. No problem. Hang out here on this YouTube channel. I'll show you how to do that. But to be jealous of someone, that just sucks. And I'm speaking from a place that I had to get over. I realized that if I felt like I had a jealous streak going on, it wasn't that I was jealous of the person. It was that I kind of admired them. So I told him, I was like, well, let's look at it that way. And he's like, no, some people are jealous of your strength. That's not admiration. You have to look at it for what it is. And so I had to kind of put them in separate lanes. And the people are not jealous of the strength and everything. They're just the where I go after. I mean, I got married after divorce, right? With 7 kids. There are women out here that ain't got no kids and can't get married again, right? There are women out here with 1, 2, can't get and ain't getting married again. I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know why God saves some people from death and some people have to die. It's a I don't know thing. And I can't be out here trying to figure it out for people, right? But what I do try to do is get people to look at their own mindset. Put the mirror up to yourself and look at it like this and be like, okay, you're looking over there at her and you're just kind of saying, oh, I need to do that. Instead of asking a question like, God, what do you want me to do? He'll answer you. I promise you he will. He did. He answered me. And then don't be worrying about my grass over here. My grass might look very, very green, but you don't know what my water bill look like. So it might take a lot to keep that grass nice and green. I might drive a nice car. I might live on 10.5 acres. You don't know what the backside of that look like, right? So when you don't know all of people's struggles and all of people's stories, I'm just saying, have your own mindset. Be grateful. Don't don't discount where you are in your own life. I don't want you to do that. I want you to be grateful, right? And it's just like when I'm holding my paintbrush and the strokes don't always land exactly where I want them to. But when you look, but usually kind of like when I look back at it, like looking at this one right here, it turns out beautiful, right? And I think that's how God works. This is when I look at this looks to me how God works in me and how God works in us. He turns the scattered brush strokes. Like I can go back with this and kind of go over there and go under there and do something else. And that's kind of the way our lives are every day. Every day we get to choose. And now I'm looking at all these because I did these on Wednesday. Look, so yeah, they turn out. And you go back and you look at your life and you're just like, you know what? I'm doing a good job over here. I am. So we're going to be entering into November. Everybody, usually in most of the Bible journaling worlds. Oh, let me get my glue. No, I don't want my glue. I want my other stuff. They're going to be doing grateful task or grateful whatever it is. You know how that goes. That's molding paste. Where's my glue? That's heavy gesso. What are you? Collage medium. Like that. What are you? Matte medium. Yeah, let's use you. What are you? All right, we got some clear gesso. So we're pulling out all the stuff. So, yes, we should be grateful for what we have now. So God gives us more. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I do. The sun is out today, but it's cold. I ain't been out there. Mr. McCoy took the car, took the Escalade to get it. It was time for her to get an oil change. And then when he gets back, then I'm going to Michael's because I have $40 in coupons that I need to use. And we're going to get some new paint. Going to get me the rest of those. Prayerfully, Michael's have them in store. The rest of those metallic acrylics. Oh my goodness. And they're going to be just like getting them for free because I got those coupons. And then got a 30% discount. I mean, a 30%, whatever that thing is, coupon. And then I get my 15%. I feel like I'm going to walk away very grateful. What y'all think? All right, so let's get to moving these hands as we get to. I just had to give that because it was on my heart for me, and I feel like anytime God gives it to me, I like to give it away so that I'm not being a hoarder of my thoughts, and I want everybody to walk this place of what am I going to do today? What am I going to do tomorrow? Because we should be thankful. We should always be thankful and to give God all. Well, as for me and my life over here in the studio, I give God all praise. I give him all thanks for where I am. When I can look back over 30 days and I only had 2 days out of the 30 days, maybe four, but them 2 days was rough. And I chose to create joy through color and hanging out with you guys. That made my heart heavy. I am 10 minutes from Hobby Lobby and across the street. Oh, that's right. That's right. You are. But Hobby Lobby don't have Liquitex on sale. And if you do go to Hobby Lobby and get some paint, wait till next week. They'll have Master's Touch on sale. Because I did do the comparison, and Master's Touch, it's not as thick as Liquitex, but you know what? Let me tell you this here, because Barb had asked me before, and I don't know if I said it before. Liquitex soft body puts me in the mind of Master's Touch acrylic paint. That's it. So I would say that's why I got some of them, and the Liquitex, because they're like $3 when they're 40% off. Yeah, wait till next week. Well, Monday, because Paper Studio is on sale this week, and then next week it'll be Master Touch. Because it's every other week. I've learned a little cycle now. Just like, okay, got it. And sometimes Master's Touch have some colors. You know, the pigments are a little bit off. Let's talk about colors. I'll show y'all what I did last night. So here's my box. And y'all know the new boxes are, or if you don't know, they're going to be half this, which was always my complaint that I had to do this. So last night I was just like, oh, and I pulled them out. I love this box. And she said she designed a new box or whatever. So I feel like I need to take these in. But I did this last night. See, they still kind of sticky. But I did this. So I took this, and in my room, I just took them and kind of threw them up in the air. I can't really do it now. But, you know, if you don't care what they look like, if stand in order, which they aren't, and kind of did this, and because right now the only color that's been in my mind has been fall colors. And then so you kind of do this right here. And then you close your eyes. So I closed my eyes, and I pulled, let's see, pulled out a card. Is that one card? Because it only can be one card. Oh, that's two. So we got to see how I got to choose now. It's hard to choose now. I open my eyes, and both of these are in my eyes. This speaks volume to me right now, because remember I just said fall, and then you know purple. All these are my colors right here. So I'm going to hold both of these out. I'm just going to hold them out. Probably because they were right together, 68 and 69. But look at these colors. I love this box. I love the box. I got tired of going on Pinterest trying to look up the thing. So that's why I bought the box. And also, y'all know what? It decorates the studio good too. So I can't wait to get the new ones. Can't wait to get the new ones because they're better. And design-wise for taking them out. Ooh, rose tan. Isn't that pretty? Oh, let's leave that right there. There we go. And I don't care how they look when they go back in there. That's not my concern. That's another way that I work on my OCD too. Is don't put them back in order. Just pop them back in the box, and they'll be fine. So this is another way that I'm going to be using my gel print. Is by pulling colors and just slapping them on whatever colors that come out. Like with this one, if I was doing gel printing right now, then I would probably put down fuchsia and pull with black. That would be pretty. Don't stress over it. Oh, we got another one. We got two. See? Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. Well, let's leave that one out. What do we got on here? Magenta. Salmon. Salmon is pretty. Mimosa. Karen, what volume is that one? One or two? The one I just dropped out is volume 2, but I got volume 1 too. So I got volume 1 and 2 here, and because we have a new, because 1 and 2, I didn't like, having to pull them out of the box like I was just saying. And I'm glad that I didn't go ahead and get 3 and 4, because now they got new designs. Like they'll be halfway, and it's a whole nother little thing on them. So I'm happy about that. So this one is 2, but we got volume 1 too. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all why I liked her. Let me tell you why I liked her. I liked her because her name was Renee Clark. It's Sarah, but her name was Renee Clark. And she spelled Renee like mine. So I was born Karen Renee Clark. That was cool. So in the beginning, that's why I got it. And then kind of walked on over here into this crafting world. All right, I kind of digressed a little bit, but I think it was, just conversation. We just here in the studio hanging out, studio reflections as we create joy through all the colors and all the things. I have my little box right here that has all my little nidbits and things and whatevers and something. You maybe missed a day or two, but you still showed up on a video instead of a live. Yeah, that one day I did that video. I did. Thank you, Barb. See, that's what you got to remember. You got to give yourself grace. And that's what I had to do, is give myself grace, because that was the day that I had to, that was the day I had to reset. That's why God said it was reset. I had to reset in October, y'all. What are y'all doing for going into November? I should have put a question in the chat. What are you doing going into November? Like, how do you, oh, everybody celebrates Thanksgiving in November. I have Friends and Family Day. That's what we call it. I don't, it's not Thanksgiving because every day is Thanksgiving. We don't have Christmas because every day is Christmas. I don't really do birthdays because all day, every day that I wake up, I feel like it's a gift from God, right? So I've kind of taken back a lot of the things. And this year for Christmas, we're not doing I mean, you know, life is, I don't feel like I want to go and spend a lot of money on my grandkids or myself when there are people out here worrying about how they're going to eat. I don't want to do it. So I would rather find somebody that I know needs it and needs help and buy them groceries and, you know, maybe help them with their children or something like that. You could use those color cubes also for coloring books. You know what, Ellen? That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I was doing adult coloring books back then. That's what it was, because that's how I started back in this journey. I was doing and they're in. I still use them, but they're in my room with the color pencils. So I do use them with the color pencils. Good morning, Lydia. How are you? Happy Friday. So yeah, I do that, and I do like them. All right. All right, so now let's grab. We got our supplies, and I might need some more stuff. I'm not sure, so not worried about it. But and hopefully, whatever. If you're creating along with me, it's early, like or late for some of us. But don't worry, just whatever. I pulled out my shears because I like when I cut, and I also have this book that I've broken up, and I'm turning the book into a journal. Things I'll be doing in November. Take one day at a time and thank God for each morning I wake up to create for me. It fills my cup. Love that. 3, share my art with the world so that it can bless someone. I love it. I love that. Love everything about it. And I know she's going to do every bit of it. I woke up this morning to her beautiful artwork because, you know, being that I went to bed late, of course I woke up late. I call it late. Hi, Karen. I'm well, thank you. Hope you're doing. I am doing well, Lydia. I am. Okay, what I was saying about this is I like to have when I do the paper. Let me just do it and show you whatever. And then where's our paper? We got one that needs paper. Where'd you go? Well, thought I said. Oh, it's turned over. This one is. I was gonna. Oh, wait. I cut. See how I did? All right, we're gonna put this on here. And I'm going to make it a pocket, maybe. That's that way, because I've already cut it. Yep, I'm going to cut the top off. So if you have paper, this is just a paper. I think it's kind of like what Di does, the lose it or use it or lose it. But like when I did the, when I was on her channel and I did the cards and all the things, it's kind of the same thing. I'm just going to do it with envelopes. And it's another thing that's inexpensive for people that's like, oh, I don't have all that stuff you got, girl. You get mail. You get mail. Once you finish with those envelopes, save the envelopes. That's all I do, save these envelopes. And I get so much junk mail here in the States. We get junk mail like they get paid to send it out. All right, I want this to be a pocket. So I'm going to have to use my glue, my line glue. So I got my coffee, and I forgot to put it on my warmer, which means it's going to be cold because I cut the air conditioner back on. But I do have long sleeves on. All right, there we go. So we got that. And that's just going to be a little pocket. There we go. And then it's going to fold over, so we're not worrying about the fold. But, and this side, we could do, like you could do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but for me, I'm going to continue to add a little, well, I had some, where did they go? Let's see, we got a yellow thing. This is a pull from, the stencil is Becky's punctuations. So we're going to cut a little bit of that off. There we go. I like that. And we can leave the lip on too. Or make that one a pocket and have a pocket on that side. No, let's just glue that down that way. And another thing that using scraps, it gives me, when I saw the first person use scraps to create something so beautiful, I was like, oh my God, is that not what God does to me? I ain't nothing but some trash. And he chose to save me. And that was just how hardcore I was. And y'all know I love Psalms. I love the Psalms. I love to have a grateful mindset. And reading the book of Psalms, that's what it made. That's where I usually get my joy from, is in the book of Psalms. Because, you know, David was he was a character. He was something else. I like that. Let's put that over there. Yeah, let's put that maybe right there. And some of these, I'm not sure. I haven't decided how I'm going to, if I'm going to stitch it together or if I'm going to, I haven't decided that. But right now, I'll do all the decorating and all the putting them together. Oh, Lord, that's not where I want you. Go to the edge. And then I'll decide, like, because some of these will get stitched. I'll put probably sew some lace on them. Because I got my little desktop sewing machine. And then that way I will have some beauty stitching. Or some slow stitching. I don't know. But I'll sit. So right now, if I wasn't on live with you guys, I would probably have a movie on. And just be slapping stuff down. So I want to encourage you to just get you some, especially if you've never done it. I know most of you probably have done it and maybe find great joy in it. I'm not sure. Oh, I might need to go and get me put on another shirt to cut this air conditioner on so we can, let's cut it down. So it's because I'm drinking my coffee. But I gotta drink my coffee. So there's that. And this one, as it talks to me or whatever, I might, because it has yellow on it. And so remember I was telling you, like I pull the cards out. This one has, like I like this rose tan. This one has fuchsia on it. And you look at some of those colors being on there, and you can put a splash of color on there. And so I think I might do that. Because we got watercolors right here. See, we got some paint. We're going to slap some paint. Let's see which one is the lightest right there. And if it doesn't work like I want it to work when I'm doing it, you know what I'll do? Then I'll go get some of those Dina Wakley sprays. And then I'll spray it. Alright, let's get the brush. Where's my water? My dirty water. Oh, and the other thing, like today, I would possibly be looking at a replay. Like Bitty Penny was live this morning. I would possibly look at her replay So there's a lot of things that I do when I'm not live. All right, so that's our pocket right there. Oh, and see how that color is already in there? Love it. And then just kind of come across. That really ain't gonna hold because I put a thing across there. And it's acrylic, so it's just like, no. But to cover up the white, bring it together. Or you can leave it white. There we go. But oh, I like the way that's coming together. So today, did people already do trick-or-treating or Halloween? Have they done that, or is that today? You know, I live out here on the ranch. I can't see nobody trick-or-treating or coming, pulling up to our gate talking about some trick-or-treating. I wouldn't hear it. They'd have to blow the horn, or we'd have to leave the gate open. But I haven't indulged in that since my children were little. So there we go. We got that. And this one has a window in it. Where did I do that pocket? But the ending is way down here. So this envelope, the window is already done. It's kind of covered up, so you really can't see it. Now here's another way that you can do that, though, if you want the window. And I'm going to do it. I really don't want the window, but I just want to show you what I would do. Where is my... They come around 3. Really? They start that early? Jeez. My daughter made my granddaughter a cat suit. It's rather daggum cute. I say, well, she is definitely her mother's child. Did I go all the way through? No. Good. So see, basically you just take it out. And don't get rid of this, because we can use this for something else. Don't know right now, but we could. Oh, it look cute right there. So now you have the window back, because you're taking it out. And because it's over here, I already got a pocket right here. Right? Pocket right there. So right here, and you decide, I've already decided that this is going to be the top of the envelope because my pocket is here. So put something to hold a space that lets me know there's a pocket there. All right. And then right here, we can go and put some, got some papers. Let's see. That's pretty. Let's audition and see which one will show up in there. Just, slide it on in there. Slide that puppy on down there. And you can, there, let's see. Okay, so the flower needs to be not so big, so let's go back to another one. Love these pages. Oh, this might be cute. Audition time, audition time. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Yes, we're going to leave that. So we'll push it all the way down. And I'm going to leave it all in there. I'm not going to even worry about, just going to leave it in there. Now, it's like that. So we can now go to looking on the outside of it. And this is where maybe, let's see, glory today, oh, today, possibly can kind of start building out with maybe some sentiments or something. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. I really don't like that. Oh, we can possibly put that, because when we fold it in half, it's going to be like so. So today could possibly go there. But then for this today, I do like today. Let's see, do we have some... Uh-oh, did I knock the garbage over? Oh, no, that fell. We've got some lace. Got something here. And this is another time to get rid of a lot of scraps. Remember, like what Di says, use it or lose it. Don't hoard it. Or don't collect it. That's what I do, is collect it. Oh, wow, that's going to be pretty. Okay, let's take this lace. I see some white lace. Lord knows where I got all this new stuff from. Ooh, I like that. This seems like it should be a kit for my slow stitching. Oh well. So since these cards are, I call them boring, you could take them. Let's see. That probably go through the sewing machine right nice. But you can stitch that on there. Then, or you can put it on here. We're done going inside, so, but that still can be a pocket, so we won't do that. Maybe I don't like that lace, maybe not. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is what I would do going through all of these envelopes. And then I'm going to take the envelopes and I'm going to turn them into mini little gifts. So somebody who, oh, and by the way, if you want to be on the Christmas card mailing list, do send me an email with your address. So that way I can put you on the list for a Christmas card if you haven't already done so. And you never know, you might see some of these envelopes being created and you might be the lucky recipient of some beauty. And then for today, then you're just building up the clusters. Just making a cluster rather not building it up, but ooh, hold on. Nope. I do like this. I do like this. I do like this with this. But I think the white is throwing it off. I think. Ooh, that's pretty. I think I need to just commit and be done with it. Commit to something so we can get moving on it. Now, what color did I say? Oh, see, blue is on there. Turquoise is on there. I like the shimmer of that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's cut this off right here because we don't need all of that. We just want a little smidge. And then we want a smidge of that. And then we want today right across there. Perfection is not what we're going for, guys. We're going for being grateful. We're going for resetting. We're going for making our hearts happy. But in the process, we still want it to be speaking to us. Like, I like that. I'm going to go over here to the sewing machine and stitch that puppy up because I didn't bring the desktop out. And that way, I won't have to worry about trying to glue all of that down. Oh, you not even ready either. So, oh, that's an envelope over here. I didn't even see it. All right, let's cut you on. And hopefully, let's do a run stitch right down the middle. That way we don't have to ask too much of my sewing machine. Boom. Happy. Love it. And we got some stitching on the back. Coot. Coot, 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 coot. Good morning, Mariah. How are you? Hope everything is well. There we go. So we're going to let that just kind of hang off. Give that a little bit of snip so it can have some hang time. Now we got stitching on the front, and then look what, when you open it up, stitching on the back. And we're going to leave the thread hanging. We don't care. Want it to hang. So there we are. We got our pocket right there, which let's take this and kind of put another little word thing on there. Be funny. Where's my little stapler? Boom. Stick that in that pocket. That lets us know. Now there's one envelope already complete. There we go. Now, I could go on with this, and I probably am, because I got a lot of stuff. So this side, so remember we did this side and we put the paper in there, but let's keep it folded so you can have some of the yumminess into it. But you can take, let's see, where's one of them girls I had? Not you. We got a lot of stuff over here, y'all. Whoa, we can take one of these beautiful butterflies. Do I want to do that? No. These are special butterflies. Paula K made those butterflies. But you see, we got a lot of stuff in here. We got flowers right there. You make my heart smile. There we go. You make my heart smile. But it kind of don't go with my color scheme, though. Kind of goes more over here. So we got to find something else. But it does go with the colors that I did. Kind of does. Does go. We got rose tan. So it kind of does. So let's sit that there. We got rose tan. We need to bring in something a little bit more, maybe put it on a ribbon. That might work. That might work. Let's pop this together. Pop this puppy together. Just the way it is. Hey, Eddie. See, y'all making me feel like I need to be gel printing now. But we're using all of our, we're finally doing these envelopes. And we're resetting over here. How are y'all doing? So everybody is going out. The only thing I don't even miss going out getting candy because I can't eat it like I want to. So I guess that's another reason why it doesn't excite me either no more. Let's put this one up here. Okay, now that I like that. But now that that's there and I got them staples there, I don't like my staples to show. So what I will do is get something to kind of go across there. So we'll give, look here, can't do that. We cannot worry about it though. It's just, it's there. Staples, it adds character. Let it go. Okay, I'll let it go. All right, but there we go. And then we take it and it's going to be folded in half. We got a pocket. So now I've taken my envelope that was junk that would have been in the trash. I gel printed on it. I turned it, got a pocket right there. And that's one I can say is done. Now let me get the other one I saw that's over here. So this is our last, everybody that's just joined, this is our last day of 31 days of Create Joy in the Studio in memory of my son. So it's not so much as celebrating, I mean, not so much as being sad or me getting sad. It was to help me to not get sad, to create joy. And I am grateful to say that this is the 31 day. This is the last day for that. But I'll still be here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would say subscribe to the channel. So therefore, when I do pop out and go live in any other days, oh, that's cute, you'll get a notification, but that'll pop up too much. Just let it go. What will your schedule be in November? November is Monday and Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ooh, where's my charger? Oh. But in November, I will be going live in the studio for when we have Family and Friends Day, which will be what y'all call Thanksgiving Day, Turkey Day. We'll have, right now as it's planned, Crystal will be here and we will be live in the studio slapping paint on the gel plate because she wants to learn how to do it. She wants to hang out with Becky and Eddie and learn how to slap them on the gel plate because she's learning all these stencil names, and hopefully by the time she go back to Florida, she'll be wanting to get her own supplies or maybe even, hang out with her children in the classroom because she's a teacher. So that's exciting. Super duper exciting. And in November, we're going to be talking about reset, being grateful and giving yourself grace. So that's where we're going. I've already done I haven't done my thumbnails and all the things. So today I probably need to get that done since tomorrow is the 1st. But I don't really have to have it done until Monday because I go live Monday. But it's going to be a great, great, great time. It's going to be, let's see, where is it? I'm getting my notes. The title of the series is going to be The Art, get it? The Art of Resetting. Grace, growth, and gratitude in real time, in motion. Something like that. It's a play on words. But you get it. The art. Get it? The art of resetting. Because that's how I do it. I love it. Keep in mind it isn't totally kid friendly. Her daddy would fast forward and explain if need. Ooh, oh, y'all talking about, okay. All right, so I like that one. So y'all don't throw your junk mail away. And then if you are learning how to gel print, envelopes are great. It's paper. Don't throw it away. Just slap it on the gel plate. I showed y'all yesterday how I put these envelopes on here. All right, let's keep these right here because everything is gonna. I'm trying to get some of these bags to go away. All right, next on deck. Mr. McCoy is heading home. That's good. So we're going to be talking about the power in the pause. Y'all know we did the power in the pause, I think, in August. That, just because sometimes you have to pause or you have to reset or you have to back up or whatever you want to call it, there's power in that. So basically there's power in starting over again. It's not a one and done. Because if it was, oh my God, where would we be? It is not a one and done. And I'm grateful for that, right? So you got to ask yourself some questions, like what is it? What is it? I always ask you, what do you want? What's the end result in whatever you're doing? Watercoloring, watercolor is the only place I tell you not to have an end result in mind. Because if you go trying to paint what you have in mind, unless you sketch it out. But if you slap paint on paper the way I do, I just slap the paint on the paper and have a conversation and then trying to choose to keep the painting free and loose and, just kind of just, going with it and flowing with it. I don't want to tell it what to do. I want to be silent. I want to just have fun in it. Like, I want to be quiet and faithful to my heart, that when I'm slapping paint on paper, watercolor painting, that I'm gonna come out of that thing usually with so much renewed strength. I agree, Crane. Sometimes you need a fresh start. Oh Lord, do we ever? Ooh. That's why I tell people, life after divorce. People just like, can't believe you got a divorce. Well, sorry, but I never probably should have been married. Young, 18. Walked down one line to graduate and walked down. I didn't even walk down another aisle. We just went to the courthouse and kind of got married. So, but when I look back on it, we should have stayed friends. We should not have gotten married. At least in my world, he probably would say something different. Look how Carrie showed up on this envelope. This is why I'm telling y'all, use what you got. If you're starting out and you got some paint, let's say you got your gel plate and you got some apple barrel, you got some other. If you do not have the Liquitex and the golden and the stuff that I have, or the stuff that Mariah and them have, use what you got. Learn how that works, and then move forward, when the time comes, because you might not even like it. Might not be something that brings you joy. I want you to pick things in your life that helps you in the reset. Slapping paint on paper brought me total joy. Slapping paint on the gel plate has helped me to reset, because now I'm doing a whole new thing over here with gel painting. We're doing intentional pulls. That's what I call it, intentional pulls. We parent in a way that is more about giving her the information in a format that is something she can handle. Most things she doesn't even get, because if you know, you know. Most things aren't a thing until we make it a thing. I like that. My motto with my kids was, if they ask me the question, they deserve the answer, which is why Portia knew about babies. I mean, I was pregnant. She just said, where that baby come from? I wasn't finna lie and say it came out of no daggum Cabbage Patch. When all the pain I went through, them babies didn't come out no Cabbage Patch. Didn't show her exactly where they came from, but I just told her it came, had that conversation. She went to school and told Billy and told all her little group. And then we had to have a parent-teacher conference. And then when it came time for December, we don't tell that one either. And she was just like, my mama and my daddy buy my stuff. And the little girl and her want to get into it. She's like, nope. My mom and my daddy. She's like, nope, Santa Claus bring it to your mom and daddy. Say, nope, my daddy go to work and my daddy pay for it. And it's like, oh Lord, maybe we were a little too honest. But I didn't like raising my kids with the bull crap I was raised with. Because when I found out that there was no Santa, and I saw my mama putting the crap she picked for me to get for Christmas because it was what she could afford, that was very hurtful. So therefore, it was better for me to tell my kids. And they had to get rid of stuff that they wasn't using in order to get something else. So we had to. That's why, Mariah, when you said that about Brad has the you got to put something out to bring something in. That's how I raised my kids. So yesterday with the pee thing, she asked me again after the stream, and I said, "Remember we talked about this?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, yuck." Okay, so this is another thing I do too. I flip through the envelopes and let the envelopes tell me who wants to be one thing in, five out. Ooh, I'll be in trouble. Well, no, I won't, because I just got rid of like 200 pair of shoes when we moved from Colorado to here. And then when I got here, I got rid of another, I think, 80 pair. Y'all don't judge me. I used to work at Dillard's. I was manager at Dillard's. This thing, I mean, it wasn't nothing. I still got clothes in the closet with tags on it, but that's why I need to be mindful and be grateful for somebody else. But I got rid of a lot of stuff, even some things in my studio. I think I sent out probably like 7 big boxes, those Blick boxes that you would get, like 7 of them to different people. Because when I started my live, I like that one. I would tell people if you want to try watercolor, just let me know. You don't have to buy all the stuff. Renew your joy. Mothers who have lost children to death. That's what I have. I have boxes, and I just like I can send you a little starter kit. And if it's something you continue to want to do, then you go down there. You can go down the rabbit hole and get what you want. But start out with something small to see if you want it. And the reason I started doing that, because I had all this crap in the studio from being on them Zoom calls, and every time we learned something, I had to go buy all the things. If you know my Gina K story, I got all the things, but I wasn't using them. This one, I feel like it just doesn't need anything. It's just beautiful. These roses says it all. 200. Oh, Eddie, you don't even want to know the final count. Like, you don't even want to know. Oh, you just do not. So ladies like, these are $200 shoes. You're just gonna sell them for $20? I was like, or you can give me $200. They ain't never been worn, so which one you want. She's just like, well, what's wrong? Y'all gotta move. You gotta move. I was like, no, I wanna move. And I don't want to take all this stuff with me. Well, Eddie, it wasn't how many feet I got. It was how many times I changed clothes. That's what it was. Yeah, and all the Tim Holtz things, all that stuff. I hadn't used that. So I had to get rid of all that stuff. But it was pretty while it was coming in and while I was collecting it. It was very pretty. So that was like when I worked at Nordstrom's, tons of shirts and ties. Yeah, so you get it. And then now my daughter, she works at Nordstrom. So, but I worked at Dillard's and I was the manager of the shoe department. So shoes was just, they come in the door and that my size go on the rack till it go on sale. And then the other thing working at Dillard's is we got 25% discount, and we get 25% discount off of 65. Who wasn't gonna spend and pay $10 for some $200 shoes? This girl over here. People use all their PM things. And then I used to love, but that was that life. That's why I say it's not this life anymore. And then that came from a place of buying all the shoes, because when I was younger, I didn't have all the things. So it's just like once I got to the place, I wanted my kids to have nice things. I wanted to have nice things. And now I just could care less. Give me my boots. But they are what them boots are. I got some walk through the meadow boots, but I also have some oh Lord, the boot's sitting right there. I must have PM stencils. 5 must have PM stencils. Actually, that isn't true. We can't even use it all the time. Oh, send that to me. Send me a picture, Bart. Five must have PM stencils. I don't understand that one, but I think it might be something y'all are talking about. Now, all of my Eddie, all of my shoes, you talking about my shoes, daughter number 2, she has a collection of shoes. All of them have a collection of shoes from when I worked at Dillard's too. But she did the Stuart Weitzman's and Kohans. I probably still have some drivers. But again, I don't wear them like that. Like right now I have on flip-flops. But I had to keep some of my stuff because I still speak, like I say, and now that we're back to doing public, I speak in person. So person events, so I have to have all of my that's another reason why I love Diane Keaton, because me and her, the skirt things, oh, that is my ultimate stage outfit is one of them. Give me a good poofy skirt and my 2 inches. Stuart Weitzman's are not cheap. I think the pair that's why I say that one pair the lady was like on the box it was $200 and that was a sale price. And then she has the Stuart Weitzman's that has the Swarovski crystals on them. Them puppies was about $800. I think I think as a personal thing we have 661 plus Novembers. Are we talking about stencils? Mariah, are you saying y'all have 661 stencils? Is that what you are? Because what are 5 must-have PM stencils? Oh, she was asking the question. Must-have. Okay, got it. So that was a question she was asking. Okay, we were asking the same question. Okay, look at this one. That gold. I pulled with gold. See, Eddie, I know how to look at it now, and tell what I pull with. Thank you for saying pull color. It's just you hear it when you hear certain things and then it clicked. I'm just like, oh. And then like P said, what you put down first is what you're going to get. Those two things right there changed the whole world of gel printing for me. It's like, because I would put it on top and the back and be like, why don't I get it? Like she said, what you put down first is what you're going to get. Got it. And then my old left-handed brain had to realize that, hey, it's backwards. 661. Oh my God. That's about like, see, right now, that's just like makes me so happy. Like them shoes used to make me happy. Oh my goodness, that's fun. It's about like my watercolors in here. I have my watercolors all over the studio. I did a walkthrough. I feel like I need to do another one because it's changed. And, oh, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm going to get me a chest. You know, the tool chest where, the men buy the tool chest to put in their tool sheds or their tool. We bought one for Mr. McCoy, but I want to get the 6-drawer tool chest, and that has the board, the chopping block or whatever on top of it. 6-drawer. It's huge. And that's what I want to get, and that's going to be my gel pull station. Kinda. That's what I'm thinking. Probably ain't going to be, but I don't know. But I want it. I'm starting to get my Christmas list ready for these people that will be like, what you want for Christmas? I'd be like, what do you mean? I don't want anything for Christmas. We talk about this every year. Good morning, Norma. How are you? Norma, I had some of your stuff up here earlier too, because we're using all our stuff to decorate. Okay, look at this one. So this one has punctuations, Becky stencil punctuations on there, and then the gold and the purple. This one will be another one. If I want the window, I'll just have to take the plastic out. If I want the window, this one we should have a pocket on the side. Yep, so we would fold it. I put some tissue paper on there and just kind of rolled it out on the gel on the gel print. We have 366 phone stamps and 6 more coming tomorrow. Whew, Lord have mercy. That just makes my heart happy. So, Eddie, since you're here, and Mariah, what is you guys like favorite, like it's your favorite stamp or stencil? Because I went looking through stencils yesterday, and I just got stencil wasted. Oh, Barb, that is so pretty. Hold on, where's my phone? Let me show y'all what Barb did. Where's my phone? Well, golly gee. Is it under there? No. Is it in my pocket? No. Is it under all these envelopes? That's what happens when your desk is so daggone big. Barb, I gotta find my phone. Oh, there it is. Over there under Pop Dots. Because Pop Dots, let me tell you something. Pop Dot goes with everything for me. Pop Dots and circular streams, they're my jams right there. And I feel like I don't want to get stuck there. So I need to do more with stencils. Oh, and I don't know if for those that coming in, this is one of the envelopes already done. So we're creating, got a pocket in it. Oh, this one says it wants a number on it. Let's put a number on it. Maybe. No. The polka dots in the piece were for you. Okay, so mine is more about sentimental reasons. Oh, spiral swirl leaf. Spiral swirl leaf. Is that the leaves? I'll have to look that one up. Okay, Barb just made this beautiful. So she started with drawing the poinsettia. And she's painting, and this is with acrylic. And then got them all up. And then, of course, she cut them out. And this is this on a canvas, Bart? I'm quite sure it's probably on a canvas. But look at that. It's taken out. Look at the depth in that. Those are so cute. No, we don't want to copy. And then put it on a doily. I like that. My friend is very crafty. What about your friend? Oh, I need to take my medicine too while I'm talking trash. I like the let me tell you something. I love the fact that I have creative friends in more ways than just art. I guess I did take it. It ain't in my pocket no more, so maybe I did. I have friends that I in the business side of the world for my image of success. Image of success is the umbrella of everything. Everything falls under image of success. Um, I pivoted when, like I said, when my daughter passed, but I really pivoted when my son. And so now to be over here in this creative space here, it's not hard. Like I don't have to try to figure out how I'm going to do both. They've merged into one. That is what I'm very, very, very happy for, because you kind of have to look at it and think about. I think Mariah and P yesterday had me over like I was boohooing over here. I was just like, oh my God, that is it. That is it. That is it. Like I wrote the word, like I want to make sure I got it. Questing. Like I had to write it down because I wanted to make sure I keep it, because she was speaking. Barbara, I don't know if you remember, me and LaQuisha had that kind of tit for tat about goals. I hated the word goals because I feel like if you don't obtain the goal, then it would make you feel bad, you know? And so that was one of the things where I never liked goals. I never liked the word goals. And so that when she said that yesterday, and like she put that word questing on it, I was like, oh, I like questing. I just continue. I forgot. I don't even know what I did because now I don't. I just journal, and I never labeled it. Never labeled it because I saw the line. The bar kept moving. It's like God kept blessing me. So it's like if I draw a line in the sand and say, okay, I want to collect all of the Liquitex paints, and that's it. And if Liquitex never make any more paints, then what? And then you got Golden, and then you got, what is it, Ari, all of the other ones that make all these beautiful colors and things. I would be limiting myself. And that's why when she was talking yesterday, I was just like, oh my God, somebody gets it. But I think you have to go through some things in life to understand that you just don't want to be limited. And then once you figure that out and find that out, you just come from a deeper place. Okay, it is a design that P created as a sketch. I turned it into a repeatable design. It has been part of PM's since the start. Printables, stencils, masks, and stamps. When you say mask, what are masks? My friend is a watercolor master, and I need to practice, practice, practice. Listen, we're gonna have our over in the membership. That's another perk of the membership. We will be doing all the things over there. All the things. I'm so grateful. But that's the other thing, y'all. We've become monetized. We have our full monetization. So now I have to give away. I said I was giving away a free journal and the illustrating Bible for those that wanted to Bible journal. And if it's not something that you want, then don't But I'm going to use, oh, you know what? We're going to use this video. That's what I'm going to do. This video right here today, because it's the last one. And we did monitor. This is a great month to remember. Oh, that see how that gratefulness keeps coming out. See, the praise report just keeps, God just keeps dropping them down into, just keeps doing it. So that's why yesterday was just one of the days. I think that's how the tears started. That's why I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because it was just like when you hear somebody's heart, and like when she was talking, I could like feel her, and I was just like, yes, yes, yes. I know Mr. McCoy was like, what the world? But that's just how it was. That's how it was. No, was that yesterday? No, he wasn't home yesterday. But he probably was like, why is she crying? Because you know, with him, he does not like to see me cry. He feels that I am so strong that I can handle anything. And I'd just be like, no, but I am strong even in my weakness. I am strong even in my weakness. That's what I've learned. P's words pierced straight to my heart yesterday. I was driving when she was talking, and I was trying so hard to hold back the tears because I was driving. Whew. I'm going to rewatch and let it marinate. So for us in the shop, we call something a mask that isn't a more traditional stencil within margins. Okay, got it. Technically, all things can and be used as a stencil or a mask. Okay, so this something like this, what you're saying, could be considered a stencil and a mask? Is that what we're saying? Or does it have to have borders? I was glad I didn't have to be doing nothing but sitting right here slapping it, because I was finishing up these envelopes, putting things. See, I like the way Pop Dot is popped out in that window. So Pop Dot's on there, and then we got some more Becky and Carrie. So this is what I was doing yesterday. So I was just, so one of these probably got some tears on it because I was like, oh my goodness. Depends on how you use it. Okie dokie. Okay, so this one you can see how I put the words on there, and then I just slap some paint over it. That one's a fun one. So a lot of these will just get a little bit of covering. That's why I want to fold them, and I want to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a small one. Norma, we was watching PM Artist Studio yesterday, Mariah and P over on their channel yesterday. You can stencil around the object, but you have it on top of a design, then you have used it as a mask as you stencil around it. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Smokey. Got it. How we learn things. I lost my count. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So Norma, go back and check it out. Make sure you like the video, and then leave them a comment, because Mariah's trying to get her trophy, and we want her to get her trophy. We do, because teamwork, what makes the dream work? And if you got a dream, then you need a team. Everybody that's on the same page, once you tell them what you want, then that's what we're here to do. Make sure you get it. Oh, y'all, I watched a movie last night. Well, I watched a movie this morning. Oh my goodness, what was it called? It was something, but it was in Italy. And she bought a villa for €1. I was like, oh my God, I need to look up and see if that's a real thing. But you gotta do some work, you know. But and don't let TV influence me either. But it was still part of it. It 3 o'clock in the morning. It was about 2. I'm up watching this movie. Yep. We do a Thursday thoughts, and we sometimes get more feely. Yeah, let me know. Now I know that I need to have boxes on some tissue on Thursday, but I keep tissue in the studio anyway, because I'm liable to be boo-hooing over here my daggum self. Not such sadness. It's just sometimes tears of that you're grown now and you just feel stuff a little differently. Life just hits you a little differently, and you know. That's why I said, like, I was kind of feeling guilty for a minute, and then I had to, like, girl, no, you're not going to do that to yourself. You're going to encourage yourself. You're going to just give yourself praise. And got to walk yourself, talk yourself off that ledge. So look at Becky here on the envelope. And Carrie and Becky was the pull yesterday. Pop Dots. And then Mayhem in here too, and Darcy's in here somewhere. Those are the older ones. But Pop Dot started it. I think this one has, this one has Mayhem on it. Mayhem was on stickers. So that way we stuck Mayhem on, let's see, 1, 2, let me put these things in 10. Yeah. I haven't had angry tears in a minute. I can say that. January of last year. No, January of this year. No, it was January of last year. Because I was going to the eye doctor. And that was the day that pretty much the last person that we had to sentence for the murder of my son. And that was the literally the not the well, I've talked to the district attorney since then, but not about the case. Just because I had gotten so used to talking to her, and she was a part of my life, like, and I had to. So I was just like, hey, just calling because that's normally what I'm used to doing. And so I had to grieve the separation of that relationship. So that's why going into 2026, I want you to really think about what do you have to do for yourself, your personal life, your business life, your whatever it is. How are you going to reset? Don't go in with the same mindset that you've had the last 11 months, 10 months, right? This is how you grow. You accept the good, the bad, and the indifferent. You give yourself grace, you give yourself credit, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to make peace with this. I didn't do this, this, or this. I'm going to give myself praise for doing this or this, and then I'm going to renew going forward. That's how you turn your life into a masterpiece. Like we slap paint on paper, we do all the things we do with the gel plating or whatever, but your life is really the masterpiece. You are the masterpiece. And as soon as I got that through this noggin of mine, I started appreciating me a whole lot. I started giving me credit a whole lot. It's like, girl, you raised 7 children. Like you did a good job, right? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll put her on there because she's already done. Yeah, we're not going to do nothing to her. I think we need to put us all right, let's put a slither because I want something to pop through there. And we're going to go here. Don't cut yourself, okay, guys? Just going to go right here and open this up because I open my envelopes up from the side. Oh, that wasn't good. Just slither across the top. There we go. Very gingerly. Give me what I want and stop playing around. All right, a little bit more because we want the whole window. And we're not striving for perfection. I kind of was, but it didn't work out. There we go. All right, so that gives me this whole window. So now if I wanted to take, let's see how that looks. I'm going to cut it. And take this, because these are beautiful, these flowers. And slide that in here. Yay, Norma just subscribed to PM Artist Studio, and make sure you hit that bell notification so that you can be notified when, because they go live 4 times a week. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And no, I don't know your schedule. I have a cheat sheet. And I have notifications, so it gives me a notification. I like that. Now let's fold that in half. And this one might be the cover, because we already got a girl on her. So we might go and sew something on it. Maybe. I don't know. But we like that. But we can put even something else in there if we want. Depending on who I send these to. Like I might put something in there, like some like look, I got these little cards. This could be something. And then you can slide that in there. Not over the flowers though. We want the flowers to show. But there's that. Oh, I like that. Let's leave that there. I think I want it this way. No, we're going to leave it this way. So there we go. We got that. And then the back side. Now, what that tells me, let's talk about this. What that tells me about this envelope right here, I will not be gluing this envelope. Now, if I want to glue them together, because some of them are going to get glued to each other. Some of them will. Like this one I thought would be a backdrop, and I will glue it that way, but I like this one. So this one will probably get sewn into one that get glued. Like, look at this one. So this one, since nothing's on the back, I possibly would, I gotta do it. So fold this one. All right, fold this one. This one and this one would get stitched together. Like I would sew them together. Right? So this one is not glued down. This one's not glued down to this one. And they're just flippy floppy right there. So we just got them in book form. Or I can take some binder, depending on where they end up. And this might not be where this one ends up. I take some book binder that I have and put them together that way. However you do yours is however you do it. But that's another way so that I don't close up all this beautiness. Because I love this, and I love this, and I love this. So this envelope is one of those that's special. So we're going to put her over there because she's special. All right, so there's this one. See how this one has a long window? And we put, I put these on the gel plate. So that's what I was telling y'all. Take your envelopes and use your envelopes to slap on the gel plate. They're just another way to use, it's paper. It's just paper, right? I use these for roll-offs, right? And then I went back because all you need to do is just pop some dots on them. I can even go back. This is what I even can do. You can go back and take some gel, some acrylic paint, paint flowers on there if I want. But this one, I like this grunginess right here. I want this grungy window. Hold on, I gotta concentrate. That's a beautiful. Casey would love this grungy window. Alright, you don't want to just pop out. Y'all, we got the sun today, and I'm happy about it. Okay, we got this grungy window. I had another one. I don't know. That grungy window. Put them up there. So now we have an open window. Pocket on the side. We can do one or two things. I can slide something all the way down there, but it's going to be folded. So let's fold this one this way. I think a lot of these are going to get sewn because I just like the inside. Look at that blue and gold. Time for me to head to bed. Okie dokie, Pam. Sleep well. Look at that blue and gold. Barb and Mo will be very pleased with that. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you around the tube. Do you have an interview tonight? Guess I need to go and see. I could check it out for myself. So this is why I want you guys to turn your gratitude into art, even with envelopes. It's still, you can do it with anything. It's just, you can just slap paint on a, oh, speaking of slapping paint, hold on, let me show you, I had to let it, it's marinating, but we got about 4 layers on here right now. Excuse me. But, yes, but I'm not sure who, because it might change. Oh, okay. No worries. I have my notifications on for you. Sometimes I might be in the balcony. You just don't know when I'm there. That coffee's cold. I knew it was. Yuck. Oh, okay. I like this. So I put some yesterday. Excuse me. When I don't know what I was doing. I finished with my envelopes yesterday. That's what it was. And so then I had made this color and mixed up this color, and I had it left over, and this canvas fell off of where it is behind me. And then I looked at it and I was like, let's slap this color on here. And so I took the stencil. This is Carrie's Bed of Roses stencil right here. And I just kind of laid it down and took some molding paste and mixed the molding paste with this color. And so we have those flowers on there. Now what I will do, see how this green, remember this was tissue paper that I had pulled on the gel plate, and I just laid it down on here. So we have it here, pop dots in there and there. Instead of throwing the pull away because it had ripped up. That was when we had to do something to that gel plate. And so instead of throwing it away, I slapped it on the canvas and then put some blues in there and some more stuff. But this color, so over here, I'll put green up inside here where it looks like this is really a bed of roses. Like it literally looks like it's sitting. That's where that's going to go. And then the rest of it, I'll probably get some flowers and pull some flowers and kind of put up here on the canvas to kind of highlight the roses. Not sure. But remember I told y'all I was surprised that I wasn't collaging. Collaging is what really gives me brain dumps. It's really, really how I really, really find my peace is by getting, doing this and just letting it all dump out. So that kind of worked out with that. And that was fun. Because I like to live life authentically. Like I like to have my mind clear and I don't like to have a lot of stuff in my head. And from last week to this week, there was a lot of stuff in my head. Like I could have went on a rant. Now I don't like going on rants. I like to have my thoughts very well organized so that when I do come from a place of a rant, it's from a place of love. It's from words that need to come out in a loving, kind way. Because that's never my intention, just to have diarrhea of the mouth. And it has no context except for to me. And normally the canvas is what gets it. Like this right here, I actually did some journaling over here. You can't see it, but I did, and now it's covered up because it's just between me and God. See how we got the words to come out? So that's another thing that you can do with when you have gel pulls that don't come out right, collage with them. So we got all that. But this is going to be beautiful. It started talking to me, and I was glad it started talking. So we'll continue to, and this is on canvas. This is actually a 12 by 12 canvas panel. And that word, oh, I need to pay attention now. Not really, but no, I don't like it that way. I like it this way. And the lines right here represent tears. That's representative of tears. Yeah. So that's that. So she will be added to the line of her tears, because y'all know anything that has that line on it usually ends up being in the her tears. All right, let's continue. Oh, I like these. I feel like something needs to. Oh, let's look at this one. Oh, Oh, I don't want to cut this up, but we're going to have to cut this puppy up. Oh, that's pretty. Don't hoard your papers, guys. Just rip it up. Because we want it to have an organic, just kind of pop it on there. That's another thing that I'm going to do with the matte medium, not matte medium, gesso. And some of them I'll go around with gesso just to make them in very, very, look like they belong. I like that one. And then are we going to pop that over? No, we'll take that off. Yes, I like that. So you see when you do slap these envelopes on the gel plate, they give you a great background. Off topic, do you use something like vidIQ? I do use vidIQ. Hey Michelle, how are you today? Happy gel printing, since you're out here getting your gel print on. I'm so proud of you. See, that lets me know you're somebody like you that comes in and say that you do the gel printing. I inspired you and all the things. That just makes my heart happy that, that you are gel printing. Gel, using some acrylic, having fun, creating joy. And then we're all over here hanging out. So happy Friday. Yeah, so the thing I use Ecamm for all of this right here, what I'm doing. And then vidIQ. Is there another thing? I feel like there's something else that I use too. What's over here? I think that's it. I feel like it's something else. Do 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 do. Oh no. Oh yeah, I need to finish my application. Y'all know I told y'all we got that money working for itself. Had to move some things around. What is that other thing? I think I stopped using it. I think that's what it was. I stopped using it. So that's why it's not in I took it off. I can't remember what it was. Don't know. Everybody be selling these popcorn, knowing I don't need them. Excuse me. How about I just give you a donation? I don't want the popcorn. I like that. Okay, we're heading out for the fall party for Izzy. Ooh, that sounds fun. We are sugared up. Ooh, y'all have fun for me, Mariah. I miss those days. I do miss those days and those times. I do. The kids walking around, coming home with, they didn't have pumpkins. They went and when they got older, they went and got their pillowcases and come back. It's like, y'all not finna eat all that candy. We will have candy for almost till the end of the year, next year. I like that. That is beautiful. Now, right here, it makes your heart happy. That definitely makes my heart happy. I love it. I love it. So we're going to see Mariah later. She's going to go have fun with the kiddos. What do we have? Anything speaking to us out of here? Nope. I think we're just going to use our scrap paper to kind of, let's get this butterfly. Oh, that's a bird. Is it a bird? Or is it, I don't know. We're finna slap it down on this paper. That's what we're getting ready to do. Ooh, hold on. Let's put you right here because it said it wanted to go across there. Okay, let's put that right there. See, there's no right or wrong way. It's just do whatever you want to do. Slap it down. There we go. Put that over there. Oh yeah, love that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But going into November, don't forget, over on the channel, we're going to be Mondays and Wednesdays. Going into Mondays and Wednesdays for November, we're going to be talking about resetting and giving grace. Resetting and giving grace. It's going to be more, what did I say it was? I can't just leave my notes right there so I can get it. The art of resetting, grace, growth, and I don't like gratitude and motion. Kind of don't like that, but we'll change it. Karen, what are you making? So I'm not really, well, I'm creating all of these. Remember yesterday I was doing gel pulls. I was using these envelopes. So Michelle, that's something else. You can start collecting envelopes and gel print on the envelopes. And so now I'm putting them in stacks of 10, and we're going to turn them into a little book. They're going to be little books of joy and happiness that I will gift, be some, Christmas gifts this year, is books of art. They're going to be so done up, they will not look, they're probably going to be yummied up. I don't know. Put some lace on them. Just turn them into little books. Oh, there it is. I was looking for you. So, yeah, we got all of these. So I'm counting them out to 10, counting them out in tens, and then we're decorating them. So we are decorating. So here's one I've done all the way to the end. And we got pockets. Well, that one kind of has a half pocket because I stitched through it. Then we have that one has a pocket. We made a pocket out of a gel off our roll-off. This was a roll-off. Cut it down and stuck it there. Now we got a pocket. And then we just, you make my heart smile. See? So it's just things like that. And then we got the little window. And then we got this one. See, we had a gel pull. It was stuck inside here. And then the roll off, of course, on the back. So if somebody whoever gets that can take it out and use it in their art or to use it to create. So that's what I'm doing with these lovely envelopes, because I've finally done all of the ones that I'm doing. So that's what it is. Yes, you have envelopes. Yes. So start slapping them on. Excuse me. Start slapping some paint on them on that gel plate. And if you have an 8x10 gel plate, Michelle, then you can usually put two on there. That's like some of these pop dots got on there. This probably went on there together, like so. Yep. And then I'm just going to fold them. Wait, we've got to count them out. That's what I was doing. That's 10. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I love these double ones like this. And I opened it up perfectly on that side. So this one will get folded this way. Look at that yumminess. And when you get to folding them, you can, so there's another way too. I kind of, you can save the whole envelope, and I'm not going to show you how to do it that way because that one takes a little bit more finesse. But you would open it all the way up, and then you would like connect them at the fold. But because I open mine from the side, my fold isn't up. And you would seal them up, and so it would be a fuller envelope. So I did it, but I don't know where I did with that thing. There, I do have one that's done like that. But I like folding them because I like turning them into little books. Mine is 8x10. Okay, I like taking my envelopes apart and painting the insides. Then I glue them back together. Oh, that's a thought too. Yeah, so that's kind of, I don't know what I did with that puppy. Probably, where are you or where are you? I did have one. What did I do with it? You would think I'd keep up with stuff. But once I make it and finish with it, I'll be done. And that's another thing. I kind of go back, and the thing that made me happy, did I put it in here? Because it is completed. Oh, no, that's not it. But I can't remember who I saw do it. It's somebody that Pamela sent me, and I did it, but it was I I did it. Let's say it this way, I did it. I don't know where it's at now, but I did it, and that's what I did. I opened the envelopes up, and all right, Ellen. See you later. Have a happy Friday, and see you around the tube. Um, I think these are they're open some. So I haven't used these. And you get all this crap in the mail. So this one, it's open from the side, but I would have opened it from the bottom. And then like like she said, you would color, so you would paint them, and then oh, this and even all envelopes. Something else. See, this is one from it. And then you glue them back together. But I think for me, once I did it that way, I enjoyed doing it, and I had a lot of envelopes. But after that, I was just like, that was a lot. I'm gonna have to find that book because I did a lot of work in that book. Ada, you're staying busy and staying out of trouble. How's your brother doing? I don't know where that thing is, but anyways, so we go back to folding, and then I guess for me, you'll see that you don't really see the inside. So again, that's another way. The way Michelle is talking about, that's another way that you can do it. Did we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought I had 10. Wait, where'd you go? 1, 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I knew I had 10. Jeez. No, I wasn't crazy. All right. Let's just say y'all are 10. Put you right there. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's look at this. I like this. Ooh, a little bit too much. Gotta go down. I don't want to cut the B. Well, you're gonna have to. You'll survive. There we go. Boom. Perfecto. Look how that slid right in there. Oh, I love it. Ah, love when a plan comes together. And then on this side, let's take, kind of cover that right there. Ooh. And if the most of my envelopes, I don't worry about having the postage whatever on there. I do if they have addresses. I will make sure that gets covered up. But for the most part, by the time you get ready, when you get finished covering things up, you really won't have to worry about it. Like, boom, just like that, covered it up. And then you flip it back, so we got this one. I'm not going to worry about doing all sides because I like this one. This is another one that might end up getting stitched. So that one worked out fine. Let's see how we're going to do this one. I took that one out. Yes. So let's see. Excuse me. Oh, no, that won't work. Too big. No. And this is another way you can get rid of scraps, is by making clusters. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Okay, we're going to put her there. And this window, I have that window. Let's see what else we can pop in that window. Flowers. Where's our book? Where's my little book? The other thing you don't have, you got all the stuff on your desk too. What did I do with the book? Did I put it back in there? Maybe. Maybe. I think this is another one. Alright. Because I like painting flowers. Alright, let's make sure that will come. Yes, that's going to be fun. Let's cut this in half. Slide her on down there so she can be visible. I think she is. Oh, let's pray she's long enough. Perfecto. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh, love it. And then put me right there. These ladies were done by Beth. These little printables. You can go over to her shop and get them. And I just cut it out. We're going to let's put her on something. What we got over here? We got a lot of stuff, but let's see what we're going to put her on. See all this stuff? Oh, that will work. Okay, we'll do that one later. I want something to go kind of under her. Let's see, just a ribbon maybe. Nope. How about this one? Y'all, I feel like this ribbon is for something I'm supposed to be slow stitching. Oh yes, let's do this. Oh, let's do this. And let's go put it on the sewing machine. Okay, hold on guys, I'll be right back. And that way this will stay down. Let's get you over a little bit. Get you down a little bit more. Go down, go down. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to stitch that. All right, be right back. Go to the sewing machine. Be right back. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's why I need to put the desk one up here so y'all can see me sew it. And that'll take care of the bottom part coming out. That's good enough. Oh, come on. Don't you do that. Nobody got time to be threading no needle. There we go. Be nice. Be nice. There we go. You got the wrong kind of thread and you get stuck every now and then. You have to be mindful. All right, and then I should have put her on top of there and stitched her on there. That would have just been good. Look at that. Oh, she's so cute. But I'm going to take it. I'm not going back over there. I'm going to take this and just kind of staple her in her shoes so you can't really see it. Put a little glue behind her head to hold her down. Get her down, get her down. Cute, cute. Get our shears. So we have a nice little, boom. That's so freaking cute. Thank you, Norma. Barbara sent anything you can think of. There we go. I love Karen cries. Look at that. Oh, just so cute. Is she not cute? No, we're gonna have to pull. I'm just gonna, cause it won't come down enough. I thought it was gonna get in the stitching, but I'm gonna put a little slither of glue right there, just so it can stop coming up. I think I did. Nope, I didn't. Put a little glue up under there, which means it can't come out no more. But we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna cry over spilled milk. But there she is. So you see how we keep going. And then this is why I don't worry about putting them together yet, because I don't know what's going to go where. Like, this is so beautiful. I don't want to cover that up. So again, I would go in and stitch possibly, let's say that one. That one's yummy. And I would stitch them down. Or I could poke holes in them and do the, you know, I can do a, put them all together like this. And I can do a Coptic stitch. So you would see the yumminess of it. There's so many ways that you could put these together. So many ways. And most people usually like to find the quickest way to put them together. And I like to find the way that's going to bring me the most joy. So we got that one, which I think came from one of these. I'm losing sight of them now. And I love to put fabric or stuff like that on them, but not to cover them up. These I don't want to cover them up because these I've done with gel pulls. So these got done with my gel printing. So that's works out. And at the same time, you're creating artwork for your heart. And then going into November, we're going to reset. So if you've never done something like this, maybe this might be the time that you want to start saving some envelopes and going from there and hanging out with yourself and finding out what you want to do. But today, for Gratitude Friday, I just want you to be grateful for you. I want you to give yourself a little grace. I want you to rejoice that you're here. Take a deep breath. Life might not be going the way you want it to go. You might not be getting all the things you want. It's okay. You're still here. And you're still in your right mind. And remember I told y'all the guy that told me after my daughter had died, and I was sitting in the hotel, and he didn't know, but he just like, I was just like, yeah, life or something, whatever. And he said, well, at least you're not on fire. And I was like, oh. He wants me to be grateful at a time when I don't want to find no gratefulness. I didn't. But now that I look back on it, 18 years later, he was right. At least I wasn't on fire. So find whatever little glimmer of hope that you need and slide on into November being grateful, giving yourself grace. And join me on Mondays and Wednesdays as we be slapping paint on paper or slapping paint on a gel plate. That is never in the what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do. I do know what I'm going to say because that's part of my life. That's what I can do. I can do that. But the creating part, I have to kind of, what does my heart feel like doing on Monday? I don't know. Like today, I felt like, oh, these envelopes, they're sitting here, they're done, they're so yummy. Now let's get them together. Ooh, I feel like I want this big old window right here. So what I'm going to do is, we got a pocket that's going to be on that side. And I'm going to open that up because I like that window. Where's my little thing? There we go. I'm going to turn this. Life of a lefty is sometimes serious. So we're going to go up here I don't want to cut into it, so. Get in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, we get you open, because once we get you open, we're okay. Oh, no, don't cut all the way down there. Okay, hold on. I got to go to the edge. That's normally the way I do it. There we go. Sorry, had to be off camera. Okay. There we go. So see, these pop dots are on here. I'm okay with that. I like that. We're okay with that. But it also, this is just going to be a pocket that I could slide something in it. Or if you have yours like this and you don't cover up your windows, then you can, slide something in there and it can be visible. But for me, I'm okay with just taking this flower. Did I open it up enough? And just popping it down in there. And see how you get a little bit. Life isn't always clear, and it's okay. See? So I'm going to fold this over because I want it to be all in there, all in. And then I'll slide it all the way in the pocket. And whoever gets this one, they will have they can have the permission to do whatever they want to do with it. If they want to leave it in there, do something else, it'll be theirs to do whatever. I just want to feel better so I can create. Yes, Norma, we're sending prayers. I'm gonna rub you down. Look, I feel I'm gonna rub you down right now with some Vicks Vapor Rub so you can breathe, and then give you some energy so that you can just get up. But I know how you feel. I hate. Told y'all, Mr. McCoy gave me that cold. Oh, I hated it. I'm gonna take a little bit of these words and kind of put it over here. Let's get our collage medium here in our little brush. Shellac some down. This is clear, so it's not going to dry. Or you can see it. It's a clear collage medium. That it's not what's in here, so it's not Timmy no more. But it's the same thing. I put something else in here because the jar was very little. We reuse it. Okay, there's that. I like that. Boom. All right, Eddie. See you later. Have fun. Yes, have to get things ready to launch new designs tomorrow. I can't wait to see what's coming down the pike. That's why I'm saving my little coins. Saving my little coins. Because I can't wait till tomorrow so we can see all the yummy stuff. Must be great to be a creator. I think that's where my mind kind of doesn't go. Or either I probably haven't opened it up. That's probably a whole nother realm of my mind I haven't even tapped into. I don't even know. But the stencils that they use, I just love. Oh, this is already a cluster. Oh, let's put this down here. Where's that little space there? Oh, wait, it's a pocket right there, so we got to go in. Yeah. Kind of go in. There we go. Cute, cute. All these little bibs and bobs and nicks and nacks and things. Okay. And you can, oh, that's cute right there. Let's glue that down. See, this is very, very therapeutic for me. Very therapeutic. just sit here and just pop them on. The only difference right now is y'all are here. That's it. But that's cute. And we got that in there. So we could even go around there with stuff. With all of these little look, these little, we got so many of them. Because life isn't always clear. So you can't always see the flowers, but they're there. Like they are. Like no, Norma's not feeling well. I think it was Lori yesterday, the same thing. She said she was getting tired. So we're just praying for energy. We're praying for healing. We're praying for the mind to take a rest. Because that's probably what you're doing right now, is the body just maybe needed to rest. And we're going to just say, thank you, God, for time to rest. But just like this pocket, right now it may be cloudy in your life, but the flowers are still there. Kind of slide that back in there. Oh, I love that. Oh, Michelle, you have fibromyalgia. Yeah, my daughter has fibromyalgia. And it flares up when she gets stressed. So what does that tell you? Don't stress. Try to keep the stress down. Reset. All right, I could be sticking on there all day because I like that. There we go. So we got another one. It wasn't even supposed to be, but see how they start talking to me? And when they start talking to me, I'm going to use all of this here. All of these are going to be gone. I'm going to use all of this because I'm tired of them. They're just little bobs. They're just little tidbits. Odds. I can't say odds and ends, but y'all know when you get all these little. It's 119 pieces in here, and it was 134 in here. So we're gonna leave these sitting right here. And Mr. McCoy just got home, so I know he has to tend to the dogs. What time? Oh, it's almost 1. Oh, that'd be a great time to go and then come back. Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here because I said I was going to stay on until he got home, and now he's home. But get you some envelopes. Those that are gel printing or, excuse me, slap some paint on some paper. I mean, slap some paint on the gel print, and then roll it off on here, whatever, and then start creating. Was that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one would be 10. And I think I miscounted, so we'll start with you over there. Look at that spine. Is that not beautiful? Oh, which will be another one when I get ready to put them together. I don't know, but so we already have 1, 2, 3 stacks of 10. And let's see how many we got before we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little one. We'll let that little one go there. So that's 10 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 2, another one. And I think we might have another set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to put this one over there. This one right here, that'll be 11. There we go. So we got that. So we have stacks of 10, 21. Wait, let's do 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 63. I think that's amazing. Envelopes, guys. We're creating joy with envelopes today. And now I'm going to keep them stacked out so that way they're already separated. And then I'll finish creating them. I'll finish creating them with I'll finish creating them and putting stuff on them. I'll finish putting stuff on them and all the joy and all the things, and we'll see where they end up. But find you some envelopes. Simple. Create some joy today. And remember, going into November, we're going to be talking about resetting. And join me, if you're not subscribed to the channel, join me on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so when I do go live, you'll be notified. And do hit that that bell notification all so that way you'll be notified when I do go live. And if anything I've said today has encouraged your heart and made you feel happy and makes you ready to step into November, join me so that we can step into November together with open hands and a thankful heart. Let's create with intention and let's live life with appreciation. And I want to leave you with Psalm 107:1. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." That's the truth we walk into November with. Love you guys. And remember, I'm praying for each and every one of you. You're going to be good, but take time to reset, be grateful, and give yourself grace. It might be just time to rest right now. Love y'all. Bye. See you around the tube.